Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new TJ's World According to Wrestling. I'm your host, TJ Wiggins. I'm here to talk to you about Monday Night Raw, NXT, and AEW Dynamite. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we start off with a promo with Langston, Lashley, with MVP coming out there. Orton and Riddle comes out there. It sets up the match later on tonight of Orton versus Lashley for the world title. That's going to be a good match. It turned out to be a great one. They always use this thing to set it up, but, whatever. You know that Langston was going to cash in. We all knew that, but, I guess sometimes the best things aren't the surprises. They're just the things that you're just going to go ahead and wait and see what happens. Next, we have Charlotte versus Shayna Baszler with Nia Jax. This is the opposite of last week where, Baszler cost Nia Jax the match. This time, Nia Jax cost Shayna Baszler the match, and they're apparently going to split up because, why actually have fucking tag teams? It's, if you're talking to Vince McMahon, the tag team is completely ridiculous, apparently. But, don't really give a shit. We had Damian Priest versus Jeff Hardy for the U.S. title because Jeff Hardy accepted Priest's open challenge for the U.S. title. Excuse me. You know who would win because, Priest is, he's in a program against Sheamus and they have a fight. They have a match at Extreme Rules. So he's definitely going to keep the title, to be built strong heading into Extreme Rules. And Priest hits the Reckoning for the win. And it was quite a good match, actually. And next, we had, Tamina against Nikki Cross. They had a brawl backstage that resulted in Tamina against Nikki Cross. And Nikki Cross won. Next, we had Natalya versus Rhea Ripley. And Ripley makes Natalya tap out. Which I find funny because both of them single-handedly beat the women's tag team champions. So they definitely have to be contenders. So I look forward to them defending the titles at Extreme Rules. Next we had an 8-man tag of Mansoor and Ali with the New Day versus Styles, Omos, Mason, T-Bar. It's a 6-man tag. It completely descends into the chaos. I don't really fucking give a shit. But, Almost hits his finisher for the win. They're trying to build him strong. Tries to do a promo. But next we have the main event, which is Orton versus Lashley for the WWE title. Lashley beats. It was a great match, man. That was fantastic. Nice spots. The crowd was building to a fever pitch with some distraction, shenanigans, and shit. Lashley hits a spear on Orton for the final time for the win. But after that, Lashley goes and beats up Orton and puts him through a table. He injures his leg. And, Langston cashes in the Money in the Bank to win the title. But, I kind of think that's a little heelish, especially to take advantage of a weaker, heel champion. You should have just came down there and ran down there and said, listen here, dude. I would do this, but I'm not that type of person. I'm the type of person to beat you fair and square, so that way there's no asterisk, there's no blemish on this match. I'm going to give you a week, and next week I'm going to cash it in, and we're going to have a straight match. That's, I think, what should have happened. But next, we go over to AEW. NXT. And this is the debut of the NXT 2.0, where everything's a fucking psychedelic dream, where, goddamn, you had little kids fucking finger paint and shit. Looks like the old goddamn MTV logo. But first, we start off with promos from LA Knight, Pete Dunne, Johnny Gargano, and Kyle O'Reilly about the Fatal 4-Way match, which is now for the NXT title because Samoa Joe has vacated it due to injury. Which, it sucks, which is why I should have made him the champion 4 years ago when he was about to be so injury prone. But, that's just what I would have done. Next, we had Braun Breaker, who is Bronson Rick Steiner, who is Rick Steiner's kid, versus LA Knight. And, in a surprise and an upset, Braun wins. It was fantastic. It's just, I wonder if they're going to keep him a babyface for long, because he's all happy and excited to be there and shit, but, beating a guy like Knight, it's kind of hard to keep your emotions and be humble and be in check and shit. And I really think that with his dad, him and the Steiners, they were good. They were good, babyface tag team. But I think they're fantastic when they were heels. And I look totally forward to seeing that happen. Next we have Imperium versus, two job guys. I love Imperium. Imperium win with the double underhook suplex from the top rope, which is a great finish. They didn't have to hit the Imperium bomb to win a match. I think that's absolutely fucking lovely. Next, we had a promo with Carmelo Hayes where he finally turns heel. As I thought it was going to happen. He should have turned heel in the tournament. But I guess late's better than never. Next, we have Ridge Hollins. He beats Drake Maverick or, Rockstar Spud. Next, we had the Fatal 4-Way match for the NXT title, which is Ciampa, Dunne versus Knight versus this job guy who was a substitute for O'Reilly because O'Reilly was attacked backstage by Dunne and Ridge Holland. Took him out. And next, for the stupid part of the show, which was the wedding of Indy Hartwell and Samuel Shaw. Who the fuck cares? And next, we go on to AEW. Excuse me. And AEW starts off with CM Punk. He's joining the commentary table. And the matches start out as Adam Cole versus Kazarian. This is Adam Cole's debut match in AEW. And I couldn't fucking wait to see it. And it's awesome. Cole, he gets the win and a great debut. It's a good match, of course. Had one of the best workers in that whole company, Kazarian, to work with. And he hits the running knee, which, used to be the last shot as his finish. Next we have MJF comes out with a promo with Wardlow. He was talking about how, Brian Pillman, Sr., he's in hell. Then Junior comes out there with a chair and tries to beat up Wardlow. Wardlow catches the chair, and then he dares him to fucking make a move again, and Pillman bails. That's a little awkward, but I'm just waiting for them to go ahead and start this feud. Looks like it's going to be alright. Next we have a stupid skit with Black, Cody, and Rosario Dawson. Because, they're on that show, the Go Big Show. Which, I don't understand why isn't Big Show a part of that show. But anyways. It leads to a brawl. When, Black's about to attack Rosario Dawson. Then Cody Rhodes comes out of nowhere, makes a save. And Cody and Black, they fucking brawl all over the arena. Next we had Jade Cargill. Beats up, legit Layla Hirsch. Jade Cargill, she again looks strong. Excuse me, I'm just waiting for her to either get into another program or to go after the women's title. Because she's undefeated in AEW, so that has to make her the number one contender. Next, out of nowhere, we had Hook and Hobbs. They beat up CM Punk. And Hobbs choke slams Punk through the announcer's table, which I thought was fantastic. And I can't wait to see CM Punk versus Willie Hobbs. That's going to be a great match. And next we had Darby Allin with Sting. They beat Shawn Spears. After the match, FTR and Tully, they beat them up and left them laying. Absolutely fantastic match. Tony Schiavone interviews Bryan Danielson and calls out Omega. Omega and Callis come to the ring. And, they have a confrontation where Bryan Danielson is going to take some getting used to, guys. Sorry about this. Bryan Danielson basically calls Omega chicken shit, how he runs and hides. How he won't actually defend his belt against somebody he thinks is a threat to him. Which is why Omega agreed to the match. And I think that's going to be happening either this Rampage or the following Rampage. But either way, I can't wait to see it. And sorry guys, but that's all that I have in my notes so far. Yeah. Thank you all for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what you think of me or what you think of tonight's shows. In case you haven't noticed by my voice, but I've been feeling a little under the weather. But, I believe in delivering to y'all guys. I love y'all. And I want to make sure you're able to see your show. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.